Hey everyone, you here back with another deck profile of sorts, and as you can see, it's all Viloch because I like to call this deck Viloch's Domain because it sounds better than Mono Viloch. So yeah, let's get into it. Because honestly, I just really want to use this deck in a brawl. Like, I just can't wait to see how it works. I'm just very proud of this deck, essentially. Alright, starting out with the cores, we got a Green Fist, plus 150B and 2 damage. I got 2 Flame Fists. One is plus 250B, plus 3 damage, and the other is plus 200B, 3 damage, and minus 2 gear reduction. Just set those there for now. Got 2 magic shields. One's both 650. Excuse me. Plus 650B. And place those there. And a Helix plus 600B and minus 3 damage. Wait, was that the... Yeah, that's the gear reduction, so we want that one closer than that one. Alright, starting up, we got Darkest Viloch Ultra, which I have not rolled this guy out on an actual mat, so let's see how that goes. Let's see. We'll just go for a magic shield. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 3, 2, 1, Bakugan Brawl. Hey, nice flip. And here is Darkest Viloch Ultra. Still can't wait to see this in Aurelus. Of course, 700B. Got all nice, the heads, all 3 heads. Also, fun fact, apparently in the Japanese version of Geogun Rising, Viloch is a girl. Which, honestly, that just, yes. I don't know why they changed to a male in the English dub, but hey, whatever. Here's the character card. Darkest Viloch Ultra, Flame Fist, Green Fist, 700B, 1 damage, built-in Shadow Strike, and plus 4 damage on a Flame Fist. Just went for the magic shield because why not? Next, we got Aurelus Core Viloch. So Viloch in their natural attribute. I'm just gonna say there, since technically Viloch is both a girl and a boy, apparently. Let's go for the Helix, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 1, Bakugan Brawl. Here is Viloch. And of course, got that nice shiny gold 300B. Still like the legs. Reminds me of Terraclaw. Character card. Aurelus Viloch, Magic Shield Helix. 300B, 7 damage. No extra effect. And lastly, we got Ventus Core Viloch. I still feel like they need more yellow on this version. And also, they didn't paint these parts that are so obviously painted on the Aurelus version. But whatever. We'll just go for the Flame Fist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this isn't a real brawl, so I'm not worried about what cores I go through. 4 words. 3, 2, 1, Bakugan Brawl. There we go. Ventus Viloch. Again, needs more yellow. That's 600B. And again, just love the design of all the heads. Didn't say that on the R list, but it still applies because it's still the core. And got the character card. Ventus Viloch, Flame Fist Magic Shield, 600B, 5 damage, and Victor Scan. Which, as you will soon find out, that will be very helpful. Alright. Starting off with the darkest cards. Got a full playset of Second Strike. 3 energy costs, plus 300B and 4 damage, and you may reroll. Gotta have those reroll cards. 2 copies of Raging Claw. 4 energy costs, plus 800B. 2 copies of Nilius Annihilator. 1 energy costs, plus 300B. If a scan or scrounge effect allows you to look at the card or this card on the top of your deck, you may reveal it to give a Bakugan plus 600. You got that lovely art of 3-headed Nilius. And 2 copies of Darkest Facepalm. Facepalm, yes. 2 energy costs, plus 400B, and scan. Scrounge, look at the top card of your deck. If it's Ventus, you may reveal it for plus 600B instead. And then got the 2 Arliss cards. 2 copies of Luminous Blasters, 6 energy costs. This can be attached as a secondary Bakugear, plus 500B and 5 damage. And you're probably thinking, Yui, why the heck would you use that in this deck? That is too high of energy cost. What are you thinking? But you will see why it's there with the Ventus cards. Which, saying Ventus and obviously saying Ventus, you should know why. Got 1 copy of China Riot. 3 energy costs. When you open a Bakugan, you may energize a card from your hand uncharged. And it is Hex. You can kind of see the Hex there. There we go. Whoop. Bump the camera. 1 copy of Winten Bakugan Brawler, or just Baku Brawler as I like to say, because it's shorter. 4 energy costs. When an effect will reduce an enemy's B or damage, it is reduced by double that amount. And this is why I shouldn't have gone for the Helix, but again, doesn't matter because this isn't an actual brawl. We got Ventus and Sectra. So Ventus and Sectra, 3 energy costs, 1400B, 1 damage, plus 400B and 4 damage on a Helix, and Victor triggered team attack. Excuse me. Yeah, the only Geogun in this deck, but that's okay. Just really like and Sectra's whole design, honestly. Alright, moving on. 2 copies of Solar Powered. 3 energy costs. Energize this uncharged. You may reroll your Bakugan. Again, always good to just have rerolls. Got 2 copies of Baku Fit. 3 energy costs, minus 6 damage, and scan. If scrounge, look at the top card of your deck. If it is Darkest, you may reveal it to energize this uncharged. 2 copies of Ventus Aerial Trick. Thought it said kick for a second. 4 energy costs, minus 400B and minus 4 damage. If a scan or scrounge effect allows you to look at this card on top of your deck, reveal it to give Bakugan minus 200 and minus 2. And here's why Luminous Blaster is in here. 2 copies of Green Shields, 5 energy costs. When you play this you may play a secondary Bakugear for free, plus 2 energy, or plus 200B and 2 damage. Also, honestly, the main reason for the gear reduction core. And we got 2 copies of Repel Outsiders, 3 energy costs, stop non-Ventus. It's got Hyperion and Fenneca there. And then full playset of Ventus Stability, or Ventus Stability. Ventus Stupidity, as I tried saying once. 3 energy cost. If you have flipped 3 or more cards this turn, stop a non-Ventus and choose a card that was flipped this turn and put it in your hand. Alright, and moving on to the dual faction cards, which is all Ventus Darkus, because of course it is. Starting off with, I hate the character, but this card is good. Everett Ray. 3 energy cost. When you open a Bakugan scrounge, look at the top card of your deck. If it is non-action card, you may reveal it to give plus 300 to your Bakugan. Again, I hate the character, but this card is good for this deck. 3 copies, or full playset of Eldritch Darkest Doom. 2 energy costs, minus 700B. You got Drago just basically being taken away by Slugler there. I mean, hey, Slugler could be an Eldritch Terror. 2 copies of Lash and Thrash, or Trash. Dang it. Lash and Trash, 5 energy costs, minus 1100B. Scrounge, look at the top card of your deck. If it costs 5 energy or more, you may reveal it and draw it. Not bad for draw. Got 2 copies of Darkest Apex, 1 energy cost, minus 2 and draw 1. And 2 copies of Darkest Eclipse, 5 energy cost, plus 10 damage. If a scan or scrounge effect allows you to look at this card on the top of your deck, reveal it to give a Bakugan plus 10 damage. Again, just some lovely art of Nilius there. And I've got 2 copies of The Roots of Darkus. 5 energy costs. If a scan or scrounge effect allows you to look at this card on the top of your deck, you may reveal it to give Bakugan plus 300B and 3 damage. And it is 500B and 5 damage. It's interesting that the Darkest Valkyron deck came with 2 copies of that when the other decks only came with 1 copy of their Bakugear cards. And rounding out the deck, we got Darkest Treasures, 5 energy costs. When this is flipped, scrounge, look at the top card of your deck. If it is non-action card, you may reveal it to make this cost 3 less to play and stop any attack. So yeah, it's gonna pretty much do it for this deck. Again, I just can't wait to use this in an actual brawl to see how it actually works, or flows. Yeah, how it actually does in a real brawl, because I can see this honestly doing very good in all the damage reducing and B reducing is kind of why I call it Viloch's domain, because what Viloch says goes. So yeah, did I say feel free to leave any questions? I'm gonna say it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!